I think it's time for me to go down. I've done more hard. I can change how this turned out. Yeah, all that I want. Sometimes the way is more than I can hold. I'd rather fail than not know. If it takes forever. I try, if it takes I wish I knew then what I know now. I'd probably do the same. Yeah. I get the feeling it's planned out from the cradle to the grave. Sometimes the weight is more than I can hold. I'd rather fail than never repeat. If it takes Welcome back to the show, guys. 2016, I mean, you think of all the concerts I saw from this year, and there was a lot of great ones, and it's best concert. I mean, like there's so many great, but it was just like this was about not too long ago. Saw her dying live in Regina. Saw them at this little pub, this little bar. It was Alex Tavern in Regina, Saskatchewan. My first instinct, I was just like, "Holy shit! This is like a first I've ever been inside a bar quite like this one in Regina, Saskatchewan, Alex Tavern." But I run into Johnny Atherton, our dying, uh, like twice because he was walking out from Bushwhackers restaurant in Regina because he was just finishing up what he was eating. But I get ready for the show and all that. But my second time interacting with Johnny Ashton of our time, when I showed him the tattoo, I know you guys can't see this, but when I showed him the tattoo, I probably have told the story, but when he first saw the tattoo, something in his eyes was just like he was just like, "Oh my god, thank you so much." Something in his mind was just like clicked. But during when like even before I took the stage, there was this other up and coming band that was playing. They were great, but they were like par, but you know, gotta give the devil his due. But when our nine was playing that night, and I was like, front row, almost close to the stage. I was filming the entire event and singing along to every single clue one you guys just heard. Died trying, but just that night was just like it was just like everything going into that night was just like perfectly planned, and I had eye contact with guitarist Tavis Stanley, Kale, who's Al Grant's beloved cousin, formerly of Sirius Grace, now with Saint Sonia. And I had a slight with Johnny too. And yeah, this was just like the cat's meow right there. But talking about, I know you guys can't see this. After there, before it's Tavis comes out from the back, true story, he hands me a guitar pick, the one I'm holding around. You guys cannot see it, but I was just like, but that interaction with the guys too, that was just like, I was just, I felt like I was like to the moon and back. I was just like, I was just like, I came home that night. I was just, I couldn't stop smiling. I couldn't stop laughing. I was just like, another concert saw this year. Actually, two of them back to back from Saskatoon. Seeing Offspring, Gob, and Pigeon Park. I was just like, but speaking of band Offspring, I was just, this Offspring was definitely one of my childhood bands. I grew up listening to, going way back to their debut album. I was just like speechless. I was just like stunned. It's like I said, I grew up listening to the band Offspring. We're going way back to their debut album that they put out. Seeing Gob for like the first time, because I have like listened to these guys a lot, and some of the covers they did a Rolling Stones cover. I was just like, holy shit. Pigeon Park, we saw at our festival. Our festival Rock in the Fields. After we saw Pigeon Park at our festival. That was 2015. They were good second time run. I was just like, whenever you see one band once, and then you see them again at a bigger event, much like to when I previously saw Marilyn Manson. But Gob, Pigeon Park, Offspring, Saskatoon. Speaking of Marilyn Manson, was it this year? Yeah, somewhere around there. But seeing Marilyn Manson, I know most people will be just like through the roof of seeing Marilyn Manson. To me, how I put it this way, after hearing the horror stories, what happened to the band, and kind of remarks of it, the frontman, Brian Hugh, Marilyn Manson said about this to this one girl at Denny's restaurant, I was just kind of like, but seeing Marilyn Manson was just like, it wasn't inside the Brand Center Regina. It was in this little complex section. They had these two upcoming big bands that were performing, but and just looking at the crowd there, it was just like mostly mainly teenagers, and then shit just hit the fan and all that. Remember French, and then it just turned into a mosh pit. I was just like, it was just like it just went down the toilet so fast. Are you kidding? I thought Steve Earle Manson, I was just like just jumping around like a jackrabbit. It was just like the sound was just like off. It was just like squeak. It was like screeching. But you know, I should point out it was a little off topic. Up and coming Throwback Thursday, Marilyn Manson. Stay tuned for that one right here. Another concert saw most recently was back in Saskatoon. This, I was just like, holy shit. From Ashes to New, Five Finger Death Punch, 6 a.m., Papa Roach. 4 bands, one night. To me, that was probably the concert of the year. And I know most people will say, oh, there should have been other concerts that were concerts of the year. But seeing that one, 6 a.m., Five Finger Death Punch, From Ashes to New, and Papa Roach, to me, you can make the case that was concert of the year. I know I'm going to talk more about this once in 2016. Biggest highlight, I mean, after Ashes to New, I was very, very impressed how this up and coming band that's still finding their way in the music scene. When I first heard this band, Ashes to New was from Saskatoon with 6 a.m. and all that, I was just like, and seeing who their big influences were, and I saw their big influence was Linkin Park. I knew I was just like thumbs up. I was just sold. I was just fucking sold. I was just like, this is gonna be the band that really got make it big. 6 a.m. You guys don't know Mickey Six's other group from the Silent Crew. I was very pleased. You guys do know a while back I did a 6 a.m. review and all that. Papa Roach. I was speaking of Papa Roach this week. I'm doing a track review of their brand new single titled Crooked Teeth. You heard it first. Crooked Teeth, brand new Papa Roach this week. The caviar, I mean, the of the whole night was Five Finger Death Punch. Need I say more? I mean, their set that they did, I was just like, I was just like, words cannot describe the one song that really, I was just like, they really stripped it. They took their song Wrong Side of Heaven from their first of their double albums, but the single is Wrong Side of Heaven. Wrong Side of Heaven. The way they did the song was just fucking mind blowing. They stripped the song like all the way back, like they stripped it down to the core. Like they really went acoustically. It was just Ivan and Jason Hook on guitar, and the way they did the song was just like they really took the song and they stripped it down to like straight up acoustic. It was just like, but it would have been better if it stayed during the entire thing. But seeing Five Finger Death Punch, I mean, like I said, you can make the case. Seeing 6 a.m., Papa Roach, Ashes New. That, I mean, that was concert of the year. Like there were other big concerts that I saw from like years past and all that, but stay tuned for more of this. But Butter Just Punch, Papa Roach, 6 a.m., Ashes 2. You can make a case right now. That was concert of